Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my world tarot. I hope everybody's happy and healthy and just having a blessed day. I'm sending y'all an abundance of happiness and blessings right now. Been a while, but I'm going to do a collective reading for all of you. And if you like it, hit that like. And if you're not a subscriber after the video, if you like what you see or hear, please hit that subscribe button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I did do a little live video before this reading. Please, if you'd like, go check that out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards I need to see for my beautiful collective souls today. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to pull 3 cards, and I'll show you those cards for the past, present, and then the future. So I've got the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So for some of you, with the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, it looks like you might have done some traveling or someone traveling to you. Because this is a collective, it can mean a couple of different things. It could also mean that you've had some energies thrown at you, or you're throwing out different kinds of energies. You're feeling, I've noticed that a lot of signs right now, especially with Pisces, are feeling a little out of sorts since the eclipse. And because things are changing, and maybe cycles are ending, and new cycles, and letting go of energies and things around you that you've held on to for a long time, that that you've outgrown or is not healthy, and it's hard to let go. Might be feeling a little off because of it. And it's not just Pisces. It's other signs too. It's like there's just a lot going on with the eclipse and what's going on around us, things like that. So it doesn't surprise me that this 8 of Wands is coming in under the past. And when I say past, I mean like the recent past, okay? My readings don't go that far back or that far forward, okay? So, don't let it discourage you. Just know that off feeling that you're having, or that you were having, is just a part of a cycle, maybe, that some of you were going through, and that off easiness is you letting go of you. You letting go of the old you, okay? So, let's go ahead and go off that. Yeah, a renewal. See, the star card came right up after it, and the star represents a renew, letting go of the old and embracing the new, okay? Yeah, that's just clarification from Spirit. Oh, yeah, and some of you, in the process of feeling that, with the 5 of Cups, you were definitely soul-searching and looking within yourself, okay? And this is collective. I mean, it can also mean that some of you absolutely might have traveled, relocated, okay, and to get a fresh start, okay, and you did, and you've been soul searching, looking at things in a different light, trying to figure out what cups you need to let go of and what ones to hang on to because they're not suiting you anymore, and which ones are, okay. So that is the recent past. In the present, I get the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is all about wishful thinking, things you're wanting to fill your cups with, okay? For some of you, this comes after that move. You're still trying to figure things out, and that's here in the present. For others, it's the energies around you. Maybe what do they want? Or why are they here? Or why are they in my life right now? Or why did I meet this person? Things like that. But it's energies around you and things that you're wanting, okay? Things that are going to, with your soul searching in the past, those 5 cups, and then going to the 7 cups, you're definitely leveling up and just trying to think things through I think you're contemplating things a little bit better, wanting things that are better for you and your surroundings, okay? Let's go ahead and go off that. Okay, the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is one of my favorite cards. She's all about, to me, springtime, coming into that new, that rebirth, that regrowth, she's got that sunflower in her hand. She's looking ahead. She's still hanging on to her wand, that's got that new growth on it. You're definitely coming in, you leveled up, and you've let go of, things that weren't suiting you, or things that you knew weren't beneficial to your energies, and and you're just looking ahead to better and brighter things, let's go ahead and go off her. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You're definitely being rewarded, or whatever it is you are manifesting, because of this new growth the universe wants to hand to you. Something's coming to you, and it's going to be, if you haven't already gotten it, things are starting to make sense to you now. You might be wondering, why all of a sudden am I making more money? Why all of a sudden am I getting the things I want? It's definitely the universe paying you, or not really paying you. What's the word I'm looking for? Giving to you what you deserve, what you've worked so hard for, all these struggles and battles, and, we all go through struggles and battles in life, and you're being rewarded now for being strong and getting through them, and handling it gracefully, or maybe seeing the knowledge in lessons learned and using it, okay? You're definitely being rewarded for that, okay? So you're going to start seeing a lot of blessings coming through, and this is for the collective. I mean, if this makes any sense to any of you, or is resonating, please leave me a comment. I would love to know. So blessings are definitely coming to you. More calmer waters. You have definitely done some changing. For some of you, you've gotten away from somebody maybe that you loved very deeply. It could be a family, a friend. It could be an ex-lover. But you knew that the energy wasn't good or wasn't healthy for you, and you've had to leave that behind, and that's showing me, and you might have had to travel to start that new. Well, you're being rewarded for making the right decision, okay? Everybody has a path to go on, and sometimes they don't meet together in the middle, okay? And that's okay, we all have our own little path to go down. And who knows, maybe later on in life, they'll meet up again, okay? Here in the near future, I did get the Hangman. The Hangman is all about kind of staying stagnant. Okay, so for those of you who made this move and you've decided to grow and to go ahead and, make a change in your life, the change for some of you, others it's a relocation, just these changes. They're here coming up. You might feel like you're kind of just stagnant, at a stalemate. Okay, it's not a bad thing. Okay, with the Hangman, it's kind of like, especially in this reading, it's kind of like a phoenix rising up out of the ashes. Okay, yeah, you felt stagnant. You moved on. You're feeling kind of a little bit of calm after the big change, and I think that's why he's popping up like this. I don't think it is anything to be alarmed with. Let's go ahead and go off him. Yeah, no. See, you got the Three of Wands after that. That just means that you're kind of taking things easy and looking ahead to see your options. You're not just jumping into something, okay? For some of you, this new move, you might feel stagnant a little bit afterwards, because things aren't happening as quickly as you want them to. Please be patient. Throw those manifestations out there to the universe. Let spirit know that the things that you want, and that as long as they're healthy for you, and just remember all your blessings and be very grateful. and know that things are going to come. Now, there is definitely new growth. See the new growth on those wands? So you're definitely going to have some options, okay? And it should be coming fairly quickly. Like I said, my past and my futures are not that far out. Yeah, right after that, the Three of Cups, there's going to be celebration around you. And that comes after that Three of Wands. So people are definitely going to be celebrating around you for this something that's coming to you. I want to get more off that. Oh yeah, everything's going to be wonderful in your 3D world. We got the 10 of Pentacles right there. That just means everything's wonderful in your life. People are celebrating that. Things are going to be looking so good. Now, I would look anywhere from 3 days to 10. 3 to 10 days. You're going to see or get some news or some kind of something's coming that's going to put you in that in that energy of celebrating, and it's going to lead you to that, okay, to that 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the Magician. You've got all the tools. You know exactly what you want and how to do it. And here with you having the Three of Wands, a lot of threes in this reading. That's good. Like, threes are a very magical number. So yeah, I would say anywhere from 3 days to 10 days. Things are just going to start. You thinking that you're starting to be blessed now. Give it 3 to 10 days. And please leave me a comment if this does resonate. I would greatly appreciate it. I love to hear when my readings make sense. So let me pull 3 cards. I want to see what the energies around you, what if there's any obstacles, certain situations or anything that you need to be leery of. Let's go ahead and do that. Spirit, ancestors, higher beings, please show me the cards for my beautiful collectives right now for their situation, obstacles, or any solutions, advice that we could give them. Okay, so let's see. Okay, situation. Oh, okay. Obstacle, solution. Okay. So there might be a situation that some of you might be going through, feeling left out in the cold, making that move. Maybe it's because you felt like you were left out in the cold by somebody, some energies around you. And there also could be some energies around you that are feeling like you've left them out in the cold, okay? Or they're feeling left out in the cold. So, obstacles is, with the 7 of Pentacles coming up, you're going to have a lot of options. Don't just focus on one thing, and you might just be focusing on that one thing. Don't. You have many options. Kind of look through them all, okay? And it could have something to do with that situation of feeling left out in the cold, okay? So definitely look at all the options. Don't just focus on one. A solution, with the 6 of Pentacles showing up, I would say just try to balance things out. Be very generous. I'm feeling like this has something to do, for some of you, work. You might have relocated and is worried about work, or maybe you've lost a job, or you've let a job go and you feel kind of left out in the cold, or someone feels left out in the cold. It could be, some energies around you. If it's not you, it's some energies around you. And the obstacle is you're only there, that energy, whether it be you or somebody else, is only looking at that one pentacle. You're not, the energy is not focusing on all the options, okay? Yeah, and the solution is try and balance things out. Spirit is saying, be generous. So, I'm not necessarily saying being generous with your pentacles, because clearly there's an issue, something to do with that, because all 3 of these are pentacles, so, it has something to do, I'm thinking, with finances. but you can be generous with your time. Just remember that people are going through stuff, don't just shrug them off. And, if it isn't energy around you, give them a hug, talk to them, maybe walk through them with some options to help them. If it's you, write down your options. Don't just focus on one. If it's a career change maybe that you need to think about, or a better paying job, or something, think about those things. And just remember always to try and balance everything, your time, your finances, your home. Always balance every aspect of your life, because then it balances you out. Like, make sure your animals are getting enough time with you. Make sure that your home is getting enough time. Your health, take care of you. That's a big one. That's one I had to learn. Okay, I had to take care of me first before anything else. And look where I'm at now, because I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, had to, I couldn't work. I mean, my health. Now I realize, okay, to be able to balance everything else out in my life, I have to be balanced. And so my health is priority, just so I can, be with my beautiful animals longer and be able to take care of them. So yeah, that looks like a situation that some of you might be going through. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit. And I am going to use my Life Purpose Oracle deck for that. Okay. Spirit, please show me the cards you want my beautiful collectives to see for their best good, and what advice you would recommend for them. Okay. Counseling. Okay, so for some of you, you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Like I said, balance yourself. If it's an energy around you, listen to that, to this person that you think is the one feeling left out in the cold, or feeling alone. It could have been somebody that's recently been injured, because, with that Three of Pentacles, there's a crutch, some sort of crutch. So there's something, they could have been recently injured or is ill, and, they're scared and just need an ear, okay? For others, and you might help them through this trying time, and, give them some good advice about their options. The next one is environmentalists. And it says, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and its animals. I think what Spirit is trying to say, oh, that's a beautiful one. She's got wings. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And see all the forest behind her. For some of you might live in, a wooded area. I think what Spirit is trying to say is, we're all connected, and we need to protect and nurture each other. And when you see someone or yourself out of sorts, then, maybe some natural healing remedies, because it is talking about nurture and teach about nature and the animals. Maybe going to a zoo, if you're close to animals, going to a zoo, or just go hug your furry friends. That's very good for, anxiety and things like that. I mean, whatever the situation is, there's always natural herbs and teas and things like that. Okay, just get back to the basics, back to, to nature and animals. Okay, let's pull one more. For the third one, I got travel. Okay, your life purpose involves traveling. Okay, so remember in the beginning of the reading, it was talking about some of you have had to travel, or the energies around you are moving fast, or with this card popping up, I would say for those of you who know somebody who has traveled, or you have traveled, you're on the right path. That was your life purpose, is to travel and to make this change. Okay. So yeah, There you go, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I am just so glad to be back, and I feel very blessed and abundant, and I appreciate all of you. I've missed all of you, and I just can't wait to get back into the swing of things. I'm sending y'all tons and tons of hugs and kisses. This is My World Tarot, and I'll see you at the next reading.